point guard in the league. 18 points in 12 minutes, 4 of 4 from 3.
Dusty Hannahs. Dusty spring heels up from the top. Little float of 2.
They got what they wanted. They wanted to switch with Adams versus Dusty Hannahs.
Hand off. Big rejection, Bairstow. Bruce. Glover can land them. Doesn't this time. Intensity's gone up in this one. 36ers know they're going to have to match it. Mojave King getting some important court time. Dusty Hannahs again. Bairstow there again.
There he is. Mr. Fundamental. Cam Bairstow just putting his body in the right position. Jalen Adams, they wanted that switch. So Sean Bruce goes to set the screen. And a lot of the time, we see teams do that guard-to-guard screens. That sometimes they slip it, sometimes they don't even set it, just to cause a confusion between the defense. So Mitch McCarron and Dusty Hannahs, if you want McCarron guarding Adams, just going to stay locked in. And if there is a screen, you switch on contact. They got what they wanted. He knocked down a 3-ball.
Withers, catch and shoot. And another massive rebound poured down. He's hurt himself, got timeout.
Oh, he's gone. That's NBA college. Yeah. So he's been in the NBA. He's been in the NBA long enough around Australian basketball. Cannot do that. Kev, he should know that. Good hustle. And then, cannot do that over here.
But I tell you this, great effort. We know what he's going to do. If you are defending him, you better face guard. Got that Mika Bacona energy.
And rejected by Bairstow at the other end this time. Having one heck of a season. And another great game. Here he is with it in hand again to set it up. Detch inside the last 2 minutes of the half. Bairstow, why not let it fly? Air ball this time. Little heat check. Vasilovic. And that high floater on the run doesn't drop for Clark.
Nice take. Just rolled off the rim. Like the intent.
Adelaide led by 2 at quarter time. They lead by 2 now. McCarron. Hannahs. Takes on Adams. Likes his chances. Spins on him. Hangs in the air again. Dusty Hannahs.
Good take by Hannahs. 1-1. Not backing down from the challenge.
Talked a lot about the Kings' fast start, winning their last 9 first quarters. 36 is a chance to win both in the first 2 quarters of this important game here at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre.
3 of 7 on the field in this first half. 6 points. 2 rebounds, 1 assist.
It's looked good.
Looked good this game.
Man, just the patience. Let the game come to you.
Is out 85% from the free throw line so far this season. Jalen Adams rattles out. Rare error. Crowd have already got Hungry Jack's burgers. So that was well short. Misses both. Crowd enjoying it. A double whammy if Hungry Jack's coming their way. Straight back down the other end. Withers mops it up. And they're hot right now, the 36ers, to finish this half.
Well, their effort's been there. The energy's been there. 21 rebounds.
Cook's foul on the finish.
Adelaide 36ers just have to put all their focus on Jalen Adams. Anytime there is a ball screen, he is making something happen.
Great find, but again, it starts with him turning that corner. Drawing all types of defense, lobs it up to the big fella. Nice finish. Goes to the line for 3 the hard way.
Brooks, who missed both and gave burgers last time, puts this one in. 40 seconds and counting. Another 2-for-1 on offer for the 36ers to finish the half. Although Ditch lost it, had to get it back. Sneaks away from Clark, who hammers in. Johnson, Martin right with him. Has to hand it away and runs not foul. Huge stop. And the Kings will have the last say. They can tie it up here at halftime. 45-42. Whose shot to take? Clark likes his chances. Cooks smashed on the way to the hoop, and he'll go to the line. But again, such a bad option. It's 58% from there.
Withers was hurt going down the other end, so it took him forever to get back into play. You see him coming down. Yeah, he's called for the foul. Quick sub.
That's his third foul.
Straight to the rooms.
Hopefully he's fine. Shake that off. 11 points. A couple of rebounds. Real good first half by Withers.
It's been a really good first half overall for the 36ers. 11 assists. Into the free throw line as well. Xavier Cooks, who's struggling there himself.
This is his third free throw. Kings overall, 10 of 15.
Getting some points there. Yeah, credit the way the other 36ers have been defending as a team. Besides Jalen Adams, everyone else, they've done a pretty good job of.
And that was well short as well. So Gabe Burgers earlier on and missed another couple. Last save of the half. Dusty Hannahs went his way past him and will go to the free throw line for a couple to finish the half.
It's a great take. His ability to recognize time on the clock and doesn't settle for just a heave in traffic. He just gets to the basket and gets fouled.
He's playing with confidence. I love where
Best half, probably of the season.
No doubt. And the way where he took off from for Xavier Cooks, if he wanted to block that, to make that contact with the body. So, good awareness, knowing you've got the longer Xavier Cooks behind you.
Dusty Hannahs from Little Rock, Texas Tech. A 10-day contract with the Memphis Grizzlies. Trying to Gerald Major League Baseball pitchers with the Dodgers. Comes from great stock. One last chance on the fly. Can you believe it?
Well, that about sums it up, doesn't it? You missed 4 free throws that don't come close, but make that one. They're going to have a look at it. Oh, it's good. Really good first half from the Adelaide 36ers. We're just going to be talking about a halftime worry about Jalen Adams. Look at that little baseball bullet. That is good. That is as pretty as it looks. Look at that pass. That is absolute money. Barely even hits the net and goes through that perfectly.
Cuts the 36ers lead to just 2. John Casey.
Thanks very much, Dwayne. I've got Daniel Johnson here with me. DJ, that's a tough way to close out the half. You played so well for them to drain a big 3. Just takes the wind out of your sails a little bit.
I know we got it off for 1 second, but it is what it is.
You were up by as many as 8 in the first quarter, 6 during the second. What's working for you so far?
I think getting on the glass, Bear's been huge for us all year on that. He's doing it again tonight. We're making some threes, and defensively we just got to tighten up on Adams, obviously.
Appreciate your time. Good luck after. Daniel Johnson, their halftime here that arrives with Adelaide having led for 90% of the first half. It's a 2-point buffer, 47-45. Halftime from Adelaide. Stay with us here on the Hungry Jacks NBL.
Better job of the boys in the second half.
27-17 is the rebound count Adelaide's way. You've gone small ball a lot. They've countered with their bigs. Are you going to make many adjustments?
Well, they had to, at the end of that quarter, they adjusted to us and came small if we were going on them. You know, that's the bodies we have. We have to play we have. That's all we got tonight. So
Appreciate your time. Good luck.
Second half about to get underway. 47-45, 2-point lead for the 36ers at quarter time. 2-point lead now. Kings with first use of it.
Knew that, so put his head down, made a move on Sunday Ditch to get to the right and threw it up to Jarrell Martin. Just sees things unfold, possession ahead. Just so hard to guard.
Karen Bairstow had to go and retrieve it. Takes on Jarrell Martin, gets inside him, reversed in nicely by the big star for the 36ers, Cam Bairstow.
Excellent. Cam Bairstow all season. You've said it, Corey, most consistent player by far for the Adelaide 36ers.
Airball floater from the hand of Cooks. Bairstow leading all scorers to the 36ers with 13. Johnson, Bairstow, McCarron. Johnson from the corner. Big rebound. Bairstow's been doing it all afternoon. Stripped this time. Vasiljevic. Michael Bullock.
Oh my!
Having a big impact.
First of all, you got to see how Cooks runs the court. He ran the court like LeBron usually runs the court.
Here's what I'm talking about. See Daniel Johnson in the middle of the floor. That's what happened the possession before with Jalen Adams. Look, Daniel Johnson cheated. Jalen Adams read it and threw it up. And that's what, and you're right, Corey. All of them run the Sydney Kings. That's the way they play. Xavier Cooks potentially would not have touched that ball if the ball was still going with a head of steam. They're so hard to guard in transition because 1 through 5, they all take off and run. Man, it's going to be a Cooks.
Leaving a whole lot of money on the line, on the field.
Kings missed their last 6 free throws to end the first half.
3 of 8. Xavier Cooks. McCarron, they need a bucket. Can't get it for them. All tied up, 49 apiece. Silence the crowd. A turnover though. Daniel Johnson. And pocket pick. Straight down the other end, Martin.
Great hustle to get back into play and get a hand on the ball, Adams. And that's a very important basket by Martin. Because he has, on the offensive end, he's been non-existent as DJ hits the 3.
Johnson in the double figures now. We're going to go busting the instructions to the defensive end. And
Double him, man. Double him.
Well, it's getting close to box and 1 territory, you think, isn't it?
Just double him.
Get the ball out of his hands.
That's it.
Because again, we try and show the bodies his patience. We highlighted halftime, being able to go from slow to quick so quickly. A good knockdown there from Mitch McCarron to answer. On this end, they'd be a lot further in front if they could just limit Jalen Adams.
Here he is again. Hands it up this time. Michael a bullet with a floater. Never even got close. McCarron. Done this a few times, the 36ers. Johnson from way outside. Every time the Kings threaten to take the lead, get hot, 36ers have an answer. Adams stepped inside. Couldn't thread the eye of the needle.
He's also gone down there, just at the end of that play. I'll see if he can get back into there. He's limping a bit in the top of your screen. Just got caught on top Withers after that play.
Daniel Johnson. And hand
Offensive
check.
foul.
Okay, he hooked him.
That might be the only way to really slow down Jalen Adams right now. It's just tying his shoe up. Hopefully it was just a bit of a stinger. Looks like he's right. Might just go and tie the shoe or get back to the extra tape. So it's just right there, just a little tiny bit stepping on top with his foot inadvertently. Not a whole lot in it. So hopefully he just gets either taped up or... This is the Adelaide 36ers. The main man for the Kings is down. He's out for a little bit. It's time to capitalise.
Silovic with a teardrop that goes.
Tough basket. We know he can score in bunches.
Crowd screaming, flop, no. Johnson inside, draws the foul. He will go to the line for a couple. Every time the Kings draw level, the 36ers respond.
This is better from Daniel Johnson. Again, knocks down a couple threes. And normally, this is Silovic putting his head down. But normally, Daniel Johnson, he's knocked down from outside. He's only shooting 26% from three this season, so you can afford it at the current time. So just take a little bit of a step off until he knocks down a few. He's 2 of 4 today, so Xavier Cooks takes a step closer. Daniel Johnson's made a career out of getting to the free throw line.
One of the all-time great Daniel Johnson, 12th season with the 36ers. More points, more rebounds than any other active NBL player. Been a little down with his numbers at home overall, but he's got some pretty tough numbers to live up to. He's put together over his career. Could be the difference maker in this again. Sean Bruce gave it up. Vasilovic having a huge impact.
I mean, especially he scored the last 2 buckets. But right now it's critical because Jalen Adams is out. So to keep that scoreboard ticking over from the guard position, he's able to facilitate and handle it.
Sotto on the floor. Sunday Dedge. Big rebound pulled down. Got his own ball back and can't finish it. Had a couple of chances. Still a 36ers ball. Courtside. John Casey.
Thanks, Dwayne. Yes, I'm here with Jalen Adams. He's just having his left ankle re-strapped. He gave me the thumbs up. He intends to check back into the game. But, yeah, just taking the wind out of his sails. But they're going to re-strap it. They'll get him back out there as soon as they can.
Here it was again, just a little bit as he went to take off on Todd Withers' foot. You see Todd Withers making sure he's okay. The athlete knows that just a little bit stepping on the wrong part of someone else's foot never feels nice. Just nice, a little tighter taping. Should be good to go.
Haven't yet been able to make hay while the sun's shining for them with Adams off the floor. Leaves all scorers. Ian Clark out there now again. Clark's got it now. He's got a deep bag of tricks as well. Hands it up. Travel the screen. Sotto a chance for the rebound. Couldn't pull it down. And it does come off the hand of Clark. And he's hobbling down. He had an ankle issue as well. He was talking about, so we'll see if he's okay.
Another just little stinger there from Clark. Oh, that was hyperextension.
Sunday Ditch to give the 36ers back the lead. McCarron. Sotto. Single figure shot clock. McCarron. Up fake. Danced in. Handed it back out. They needed off balance air ball
Great
from
defense.
Dusty Hannes.
Great defense. Better closeout. Our club.
Kings get another chance to take the lead.
I'd like to see right now. Kings. Go to Martin. They got to find a way to get him going.
Jalen Adams back in the game, so I'm talking about the pick and roll. And I know the rest of the season, can they do something with both Martin and Adams together? Come open up the floor. Half-court execution last few possessions has been all right.
Adams weaving his magic, hands it over. Sean Bruce can't fill it. Daniel Johnson wants Dusty Hannes, finds Dusty Hannes, who finds the bucket.
Good work from Dusty Hannes. Clark tried to blow it up, so just stay with it. Back door was there. Good pass from Daniel Johnson.
Adams, that little up fake him. Goodness, Cooks.
Well, just having one.
That is how you finish a play, Holy! Oh my goodness!
That is just straight first. Look at this. Just one step and bang.
Oh my goodness! Holy!
Man, he's length is
no joke.
Oh, no, absolutely not. That's going to feel good as well. On the free throw line, he'll probably take that one more than the dunk at this rate. 4 or 9 from the free throw line, but that is straight vert.
17 points, 5 rebounds.
And they lead now, the Kings, 60-59. Hannah's up, Fay draws the foul. Jumped into by Adams. Clever from Dusty.
Well, Xavier Cook's got strength to strength. And I tell you what, Sydney Kings fan, if this team doesn't get you excited for the rest of the season, make sure you catch Xavier Cooks while he's here. He's going to get an opportunity somewhere else. I think, whether it's Summer League or whatever, all the teams are high on him.
Only doing a little research.
Well, here we go.
D-Russ,
Yep.
this is what I found out. The remaining games for the Sydney Kings. Cairns at home, 36 is at home, Hawks at home. Away, 36 is twice, one of them right now. Cairns twice, New Zealand, Tasmania, Illawarra, Perth, Southeast Melbourne, Phoenix. This team will have a chance to finish first place. Did you just hear the run that I had? Did I say that? It's only 2 teams that they face in the top 4.
Well, that's exactly right. They run home. I hope you're licking their lips. Don't have to play Melbourne United at all. Play the Wildcats just once. You play Cairns and Adelaide 3 times each. Right now, Adelaide's giving them a big battle.
Sotto, tough bucket for the big guy and never got anywhere near it. Clark pulls up for the 3. Big signal of things to come from Ian Clark. Not only a soft run home, as Corey Homicide Williams told you, but essentially compiled a pretty damn good roster right now. Floater off the glass, just as good at the other end for Dusty Hannes.
Dusty Hannes up to 14 in 10 minutes, 5 of 10 from the field.
This is the smallest lineup you'll ever see. Jerome Martin out there with really 4 other guards.
Got away from Soto as well.
It's a good find. They need to get him going offensively.
Down this end, get Daniel Johnson the ball on the block. Got Angus Glover on him.
Oh, Soto.
Soto didn't even look on.
Thought Dusty Hannes was as tall as him.
Glover was fronting Daniel Johnson. And Daniel Johnson was doing well to hold his position. You just got to have a look at the hoop. I think CJ Bruton saying the same. Just throw it up to Daniel Johnson there. They were ultra small.
DJ, don't look happy, having a sit down, getting some rest. Big 3 minutes coming in the context of the season for both these teams. Kings looking for their 5th win in a row. Glover sees it rattle away. Bairstow another rebound. McCarron. Dusty Hannes. Spins on Clark. Had to give it back out, and McCarron saved the day. Withers. Bairstow hacked.
Ball finds the right man. He puts pressure on the defense a little bit too much.
That's been high enough of Cam Bairstow all season. Adelaide 36ers took a chance on him. He has his injury issues. And again, you can kind of see at times when he starts rolling, he still needs to come out for a quick breather here or there. Gives 110% every single possession on the glass. There he is again, he's trying to put himself in a rebounding contest.
Cooks quickly down the floor. Back out to Glover. In Clark. Sizing it up. Sees McCarron. Gets to the top and can't drop it. Bairstow again. Lost the handle. Vasiljevic. Up fake. Cooks under the bucket. Starting to weave his magic.
Cooks, with his energy, giving Bairstow a taste of his medicine, crashing the whole boards, keeping that ball alive.
Sunday ditch. Crept away. Got to go.
Fine. It's just a good battle all game. Porter not disappointing.
Adams gave it some thought. Glover.
Great
Up the
take.
seas. Went past Withers in a blink of an eye.
That's what Adelaide 36 is on the defensive end where they're playing with this lineup. They're trying to switch everything 1 through 4, except for Cam Bairstow and Xavier Cooks. Really good read.
Bairstow all net. Couldn't expect anything else.
This matchup is living up to the hype. That four position, Bairstow and Cooks going at it.
They have two completely different operators too. That's great defense, Cam Bairstow. Just closing the gap. Then he do it again.
Adams. Take two on that battle. Bairstow in his grill, forced an errant shot, and it's a 36ers ball, or is it?
Excellent one-on-one defense from Cam Bairstow. And made Adams give up the first one, and they threw it back to him, and you'd be thinking, gonna do it again for another 7 seconds. But contested 3-ball, you live with that.
2 for 1 if they get it off shot quickly. Hannes sized it up, stepped inside, drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. 30 seconds left in this third.
Hannes real crafty with the ball. Gets his defender off balance. Creates some contact and he goes to the line. Hasn't hit any from downtown. Doing the majority of all of his damage so far.
Speaking of one man, there's a couple in the league who you probably can't put a commentator's curse on the free throw line because he's off the record in college.
Automatic.
He's got that great touch at the free throw line. Right now, you can just think, if that can just translate, look down a couple threes. He's been really good today. 16 points, making some things happen.
Really good today. This is his best game so far.
He had 19 points off the bench in the overtime win against Melbourne United a week or so ago. Had a couple of good games, but again, Kings threatened to take the lead and jump away, and again we're all tied up. Shot clock, game clock differential, you can see 36ers will probably get it back. In comes Adams. He was stripped, and it's still a Kings ball, but 5 left on the shot clock only.
That's the play we spoke about in the first half. They want Dusty Hannes to switch on to Jalen Adams. So it's a good piece of that ball.
CJ Bruton barking the instructions. Vasiljevic, tough fadeaway 3. Bairstow, another rebound. Last say of the quarter for the 36ers. McCarron time. And the captain looks at the crowd and says, "Come with me, boys." 71-69. They've jumped back out to a 2-point lead. They lead by 2 at quarter time. 2 at halftime. They lead by 2 again now with a quarter to play.
ahead every quarter.
By 2 points. It's been by committee, though. So now like 36 have done well. Everybody getting involved. Turnover there from Nick Marshall into the game. And Adams foul. So they've got Derfelmeyer and Nick Marshall in the game. The 36ers to give a couple of guys some rest and get them in. But an early turnover won't please CJ Brute. So Adams to go to the free throw line. And we'll talk about overall, they're leading the rebound count 30-20. And 16 assists, just doing it by committee. Bairstow 15 points, Johnson 13 points. Hannes has played really well. Todd Withers got 11 points. And defensively, overall, they've been really solid. The only thing they haven't done a really good job on is Jalen Adams, which not a lot of teams have done a good job on. So they're trying to live with something else. Second one rims out. Find themselves in a really good position. Derfelmeyer. Big moments here. The context of this game, Derfelmeyer stepped it in, took it back out. Jalen Adams in his grill. Rebound, Bairstow was there, and he still caused the tip to be an Adelaide 36ers ball. Just his presence hanging around. Cam Bairstow just a magnet. That ball's coming now somewhere near him.
At some point, you got to face guard him because whatever you're doing ain't stopping him.
Derfelmeyer rims out, might get it back here. McCarron saves it. Third chance for the 36ers. McCarron finished the third in style. Sunday Dedge, that looked beautiful all the way home.
Second and third chance opportunities. Adelaide find a way to cash in on that one.
Wakala Bullock. Adams.
Well, again, the little Spanish action of what it was all diversion. Jalen Adams was setting the back screen on Xavier Cooks just to try and cause a switch. But he's that knockdown from Sunday Dedge. And then Jalen Adams was in the ball screen. As soon as he feels that little bump from Nick Marshall behind, Marshall, that's tough cover. Come in for your first couple of minutes on Jalen Adams. He puts you in that ball screen. Jalen Adams got to float that up. When you feel that bump, right towards the hoop, go to the free throw line.
Wakala Bullock in the corner. Gave it some thought. Cooks steps in, throws it back out. Big rebound, Sunday Dedge. Well, he wanted to take on three. Pocket picked. Back to Jalen Adams. Bairstow stares him down. Feed was delightful. On the floor, though, the bucket won't count. Through Bairstow's legs.
Well, we might have a little triple-double watch here. 8.5 minutes left in the game. Mitch McCarron, 7 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. 0 turnovers. So again,
Plenty of time to get that.
not putting a whole lot of points on the board, but just trying to create things on the offensive end.
Adams with the inbound. Vasiljevic. From outside, Jerome Martin. Derfelmeyer. Chance for the 36ers to extend their lead. Derfelmeyer to Bairstow. He's been a hot man. Can't find it this time. Wakala Bullock. Vasiljevic fills it.
Well, that hurts because, again, they had the mismatch down low with Daniel Johnson. The spacing was just horrendous for the Adelaide 36ers. Just take your time. Everybody get out and put Daniel Johnson on the block against the smaller Angus Glover and just see what happens. Here we go. They get to it and a foul call.
Great job by Sydney. Pushing the ball, finding an open shooter. No one closes him out. Bucket. Took over shooting and not finding him. In this match right here, they find DJ. I'm supposed to be looking forward to work that mismatch the whole game. Every time there's a mismatch.
Well, it's there again, so you don't have to try and force it in, maybe get something side to side, but ultimately you want to get the ball to Daniel Johnson because they're going to have to double, they're going to do something else when he gets down to the block.
Dusty Hannes. 4 left, shot clock, Bairstow corner. Another! Wham, bam, Cam Bairstow from the corner.
Been consistent all year for them.
Or you could just give it to Cam Bairstow right now.
All the answers are 36ers. All afternoon. And rejected by Willis.
Defense, he's been there all game for them on the defensive end as well. Contesting some tough shots. His kick out and Bairstow delivers. Look, he's right there, showing emotion. They know they need this one.
Cam Bairstow is a plus 22 in his 23 minutes played.
Oh, turnover, McCarron. He read Adams' mind. Hannes. Sean Bruce wearing in. Bairstow. Heat check. Could have been on offer. Withers, who's been hot from the top. Daniel Johnson, the rebound with Glover. They both fight for it. Jump ball, possession error.
Tired.
Speaking of tight, this is where normally we might see Cam Bairstow get a couple of minutes breather. 6.5 minutes left of this game. There's Glover, Daniel Johnson, good scrap for that ball. But he's been on the floor and outscored the Kings by 22 points.
With that said, risk on offense.
Well, you have to.
Can't take them out the game right now with those numbers.
I'm with you, but we'll see what happens.
Adams will step back two, will do this time. Wow. Big arc on it. And it's pretty to watch.
8 of 13 from the field, 23 points.
McCarron. Dusty Hannes. A little bit of room to move. And puts in the bucket and will get the extra. Dusty Hannes rising to the occasion.
CJ Bruin yelling wide Olay, which is their Spanish action as well. So the back screen came and you had Dusty Hannes pop back, hand in the cookie jar. Good patience from Dusty Hannes there. Nothing came, no forcing over the help. Let them both get in the air and then the hands came across. So the Spanish action that we harp on about, every team likes to use it. So it's a little ball screen with the big. So Mitch McCarron and that, and then Dusty Hannes is back screening for the big, which was Cam Bairstow, either to get him on the rim or Dusty Hannes popping back, which they did just there.
Hannes is up to 19. Playing the best game of the season so far.
Archer back out to 5. Jalen Adams. With the Jalen Adams show. Has to give it away to Sean Bruce. Back to Adams. Up fake. From way outside. Too late.
Team defense. That's really good. The Adelaide 36ers expected. Trace Muffin's going to make a couple of changes.
36ers led by 8 in the first quarter. Hannes. Hand rejected. Cooks swiped it away. Swagala hands it out. Bruce. Hall. Net. What a reply.
It's great defense by Cooks, which starts their transition and good find again. Not a defender in sight. He knocks that down.
Good read from Xavier Cooks, because if Dusty Hannes turns his head and Cooks comes across the help, Daniel Johnson's wide open. So he had to get a piece of it, and he did.
Hannes long range 2. And don't get the rebound. Had a possession moments ago to punch the lead out to 8. Cooks in the spin move. Can't finish. Does finish in the end. Second effort. Superb. And they're back in town again, the Kings. 80 plays, 80, 4:47 left. Big 4:47 to come. Who wins it from here?
I'm going to tip Sydney. Here's why. At some point, the legs and fatigue are going to start to kick in. Adelaide have played a game not even 40 hours ago.
Yeah. It's going to come down to really Cam Bairstow. That's the one. I mean, you've seen there on the right, just trying to gather his breath. That's the crucial point. Not a man who can play 35 minutes anymore.
He's going to have to today. They cannot afford to sit that man out. Jalen Adams
Reaching to the corner.
They have no answer for that pick and roll yet. Cook's playing defense like that, just getting blocks, getting rebounds, and pushing it. He's creating plays by himself.
Apiece, 4:47 left. Glad to have Latrobe Financial on board again. They've got the sharp shot up for grabs. If you think you can shoot the full-court shot at an NBL game, head to the NBL website, win page, so enter for your chance to shoot for $100,000. Latrobe Financial sharp shot. And you get a second chance from halfway if you can't land the full-court shot. As McCarron puts that one up, you get a chance from halfway for $50,000. Xavier Cooks earlier on in this game almost landed one from halfway. It's a 4-minute game right now, 80 apiece, and the 36ers get a massively important stop there.
Just a bit of a lazy pass from Joe Martin and Corey. Right on cue, I mentioned it. They called the timeout, and Cam Bairstow sitting down trying to get a bit of a breather. Really wouldn't be able to play the last 6 minutes. So he's just trying to get his legs back in.
And the interesting thing right now is right there, 2 offensive sets without Bairstow, 0 for 2.
It's not even, he's got the 18 points, but it's just, we'll talk about it.
Offensive rebound.
Where he puts his body opens things up for everybody else.
Crooks off balance, but classy.
He's been balled.
What Cooks does for Sydney, Bairstow does for Akron.
And in completely different ways. Athleticism versus just fundamentals, but that's where Cam Bairstow puts his body in the line to stop Xavier Cooks getting a straight dive to the basket.
Sunday Dance, big fill that. Huge. 36ers back in front.
Big hit for a guy that's coming to the league known for being just an on-ball defender. The way he's flourished from the land of plenty in the recent years, it's been a beautiful thing to see.
So they get the stop, the 36ers. 3 minutes left. And this would be an epic win if they're able to get it. Rejuvenate their season. Daniel Johnson fade away too. And no Bairstow there for the rebound.
Big rebound by Cooks.
Adams slipped to the corner. Monster drop from Sean Bruce.
Two for a dollar. Sean Bruce.
Even when it looks like Adams was about to fall, he still finds a way to make a big play.
Oh, can he answer back, Dusty?
Dusty Adams, straight back at you.
Oh, he has been terrific tonight. The great man said to him before the game. CJ Bruce, I'm not suffering. Great man on the road. Talk to him before every game.
There's a big chat. King Cole, Mitch McCarron thought he'd pick the pocket there. I smile.
Finds a way to find an open man in the corner.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do down the other end, is the guard-to-guard and miscommunication. Someone's got to stay locked into Dusty Hannes. As soon as there's connection on the defense end, that's when you switch. You can't just be talking about it and try and jump it, because good shooters will step behind and knock it down.
And that's his first three-pointer hit from the night. But this man right here, oh my goodness. What hasn't he done tonight? Kicks it off the dribble, nice floater in traffic over DJ, but this is where he makes his mark. In transition, he's able to grab it off the rebound and he's a one-man fast break. And that half-court shot was shot to end the half, nothing but net. And when in this play right here was disrespectful.
It's been unreal. Xavier Cooks, that's what I said. Enjoy him while he's here. He's going to get an opportunity over in the States, you would assume so. I think that matchup, they've both been balling out tonight.
Indeed they have.
One's very fundamental, one's very athletic. They're both fun to watch.
It's at courtside to Adelaide royalty with basketball royalty.
Thanks, Wayne. Yeah, I've got Luke Longley here with me. Luke, I know you wanted to give a shout out to Nathan Sobey. His Olympic bronze medal stolen during a home break-in overnight.
Yeah, mate, we just feel for him. You know, he worked so hard for that, and it's not worth anything. Bronze means everything is Sobe. So you still got your medal, mate, even if you don't have your medal.
Tight one finishing here. Can the Kings get across the line?
Of course we can.
Good on you, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Well, that is, there it is. Great man, and a couple of words, he's taking the jacket off. Told you, that jacket's going to Dusty. I'm telling you. But yeah, that's a really horrible story. Nathan Sobey. That's getting broken into and stealing Olympic medals. Hopefully, Squid does his thing. Oh my.
Cooks, as the shot clock expired, jams another. 2 minutes left. Kings back in front.
Assist number 6, Jalen Adams. Penetrates hard left.
It's a career high for Xavier Cooks, 25 points.
Could be on 30, missed them 5 free throws.
I'm going to wait to see what you're going to go with. You'll be part of that Olympic team. A lot of good players in that position. He's putting his name up there.
Oh, and that's called against the 36ers. So 1:48 left. Kings in front. They've met every challenge of 36ers. Can't let us slip now.
Cooks is killing, man.
That offense is killing. This is a veteran move. Use your backside. Oh, he was standing still, though. But we so often see that called now, trying to use your backside to really set the screen.
Adams hands it off. Clark,
Wow.
that's his pass. Deep bag of tricks. Bang.
4-point lead. Over to you, Adelaide.
Biggest margin the Kings have had. Good time to have it. Daniel Johnson time. Unbelievable reverse. 2-point game.
Beautiful, tough take by DJ.
Edge of the seat stuff. 36th season on the line. Spread the top 4 up for the Kings. Jalen Adams has been epic. Back to Clark from way outside, air ball.
Cam Bairstow again, they switch. He gets caught on Jalen Adams and just uses his body on the play. What's that pass? Clark, big knockdown. He enjoyed that one. But Cam Bairstow, he has been enormous in the big moments. If you're a Jalen Adams, you'd love to have a bigger guy switch onto you. Couldn't get around him.
Sunday ditch inside the last minute for the lead back. Dusty Hannah, part of the seas, and the floater in. Dusty spring-heeled again, wishing and hoping his way to the bucket. 90 apiece.
Fantastic take. You can see how he hesitated, froze the defense.
And the screen. Adelaide 36ers ball called against Jarrell Martin.
Huge call. That's 4,000 on Jarrell Martin. Dusty Hannahs. Seas just parted. This little layup down the lane. And right here, offensive foul. Just moving into it a little bit with the left leg. The thigh. Just trying to get nice and wide. But as he was trying to get that base, it's coming out of the white.
To take the lead. You can see the shot clock, game clock differential. Dusty Hannah's the up fake. No one was able to bite, and it's still a 36ers ball.
It was great one-on-one defense by Jalen Adams. Sorry, by Clark. Getting a hand on the ball. Wasn't able to come up with it. Adelaide ball.
11 seconds on the shot clock.
I'm going to Dusty.
Way to go to Dusty. Try and get him something. And Cam Bairstow, this is the possession right now. One-on-one player, whatever it is, somebody has to get a body on Cam Bairstow from the Sydney Kings. I'm going to have a look at this just to make sure. 25 seconds left in the clock. Just make sure this definitely was Adelaide ball.
Big call. Got to get it right.
Cam Bairstow, 18 points, 8 rebounds, only 1 offensive rebound. The amount of times that he's caused an extra possession with them falling into somebody else's hand has been huge. Good. Mini effort from the Adelaide 36ers. 5 guys in double figures. 40% from 3. 16 and 19 from the free throw line.
It's their main 5. These are the guys that need to show up. Good to see them all show up collectively this afternoon.
So it's still a 36ers ball. It comes down to this. A 25-second game, 90 apiece. 36ers a chance to take the lead. Dusty Hannahs has been the man. Tough fadeaway 2. Rebound massive. The Kings, the shot clock's turned off. The Kings can win it with this possession.
Take the last shot. Worst case, you go to overtime. Don't give the Adelaide 36 a chance.
Long, that plane up. We are out of here.
Adams is hit a man. Step back 3. Heartbreaker.
Boom, that plane up. We are out of here.
3.5 left though. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec.
Opportunity, didn't he? Give him enough time here. They get the time out, but Jalen Adams couldn't get past Cam Bairstow the other 2 times. Doesn't need to. This one just knocks it down from ultra deep. He is legit. Man.
Best player. No, just you just kidding. Just warming you up. Hold on, Peter. Hold on. Just playing with you.
I've heard you say that a couple of times. Here they go. Adelaide 36ers. Now, CJ Broom, I'm wondering what he's going to try and go with here. Dusty Hannah's been outstanding, but Sydney Kings are going to be assuming that as well. So unless you can get him really wide open, don't be surprised if they can try and use him in a bit of a misdirection and diversion and see if you can get maybe Daniel Johnson, who's knocked down 2, or even Sunday Detch. He's 3 of 7. Brett Mars thinking, put the ball in Sunday Detch's hands. I'm the one who's been helping him shoot the lights out. It's a big possession. Dusty Hannah was the man in that game against Melbourne United in overtime. He hit that big one in the corner.
Into the seat stuff now. Season's on the line for the 36ers. They lead by 2 at quarter time, by 2 at half time, by 2 at three-quarter time. At one stage they led by 8, and the Sydney Kings threatening to steal it from them and make it 5 wins in a row for the Kings. The home team with 3.5 seconds left to take it into overtime.
There you go. They'll take another timeout here. 36ers. CJ Brook maybe just trying to see who the Sydney Kings are going to roll out there. Try and see where the best opportunity is. Draw something else up. So who's it going to, Corey? Is he Dusty Hannah? Is he going to live with it, or are you trying to use him as maybe a diversion? They've got plenty of guys out there who can knock it down.
You're going to Dusty.
In fact, every single player who's on the floor right now for the Sixers has knocked down a 3 tonight. But Dusty Hannah's been awesome. 24 points, 8 of 16, and let the game come to him. He didn't try and force too much. Got the 3 assists, but again, really patient. 24 points in 21 minutes. This is the Dusty Hannahs all the Adelaide 36ers fans wanted to see.
Every basket, they've been tough. No easy looks. Finishing in traffic in so many different ways. He's only hit 1 3 tonight, that 3 late in the ball game, but I've been on him hard all season. Asking him to step up, be consistent, and tonight, this afternoon, he has been that. As you see, the Soda Street shot chart.
Here we go. Who's it going to? Watch Sunday Detch potentially getting it back in from the inbounds. 3.5 seconds, a lot of time.
3-pointer to tie it up and take it to overtime. DJ.
Oh,
Tough step back 3. Wow, a heartbreaker for the 36ers, and it might have been a 2 anyway.
Well, it definitely looked like it was going to be a 2. As I thought, they were looking for Sunday Detch just on a quick 1-2, but got nothing out of it.
Big win for the Kings, though. 5 wins in a row, up the 3rd spot on the Hungry Jacks NBL ladder, and a force to be reckoned with.
I'll tell you what, we've been talking about Bryce Cotton, Joel Chul, MVP. Jalen Adams is going to have a big say in that conversation as well. Right here, just took a little too long to get into it. And again, it might have been touch and go if he did make it as being a 3. You put yourself in this little corner, there's not a lot of space to work with. I would have liked to see something at the top of the key to try and open up the Kings defense. In the end, they get a really important win. Yeah, Bairstow was excellent. Xavier Cooks was outstanding. Jalen Adams was enormous.
John Casey courtside.
Thanks very much. I've got Xavier Cooks here. Wow, that was a great game. They gave you all you could handle.
Oh my God, that was a dogfight. Them boys are physical, they play the right way, and we're lucky to win tonight.
Jalen Adams came up bigger game, but you know, you went as a small ball team, and that put a lot of pressure on you. You had to produce as well.
Yeah, but I mean, Jalen's that guy, so we can trust him for everything, but it wasn't just me. Angus Glover rebounded great. The whole guards were swooping in there. It was a whole team effort tonight.
You want to talk us through the dunk down this end? Just straight up and throw it down.
Oh man, it's Dunkerberry, so I try and get back to charity, you know. It's, yeah, just doing what I do.
And bigger picture, 5 in a row now for the Kings. You're really rolling. You can go all the way?
I believe so for sure. But we've got to keep taking care of on the road. We've got a lot of road games coming up, and take care of that, we'll be all right.
Really enjoyed your game today. Congratulations.
Thanks,
well done.
guys. I really appreciate it. That's our football player of the game. He was outstanding. I'll tell you what, Corey.
this guy belongs on the Boomers.
All that, man.
After this game, seeing this, the way he went about it, how he dominated, I am a super fan.
I'm a believer as well, but I think he's got bigger things in store as well over in America. He is just outstanding. Just got to work on his shot a little bit more. He's awesome.
Game one of our doubleheader, a thriller. Chance of Melbourne United to come in our Sunday double. For the Kings, 5 wins in a row with a 3-point win over the 36ers.